Hello and welcome. If you're a caregiver for someone with dementia, you know that every day can be a bit of a roller coaster. But what if I told you that the key to a calmer, more connected day could start with something as simple as how you say hi? Today, we are going to break down the right way to physically approach someone with dementia. And trust me, it's a skill that can absolutely change everything.
So let's start with this. It's a really critical question, right? How you enter their personal space can literally be the difference between a calm, warm connection and a moment of genuine fear. And the answer? Well, it all comes down to understanding that their brain is processing the world in a fundamentally different way than ours is.
Okay, so first, we've got to explore this idea of the unintended threat. This is so important because even when our hearts are in the right place, our normal, everyday actions can feel really threatening to a person living with dementia. See, when we accidentally startle someone, their brain might not be able to tell friend from foe. It could just default to this incredibly powerful primal instinct, the fight-or-flight response. And this isn't a conscious choice they're making. It's a deep-seated, automatic reaction to what they perceive as danger.
And this is exactly why our normal, friendly, maybe even efficient approach, especially when we're in a hurry, can get completely misinterpreted. What we see as being helpful, they might see as pure aggression. And that's what can trigger that fear response.
To really get this, we have to try, and I mean really try, to see the world from their point of view. You'll see there's often this huge gap between what we mean to do and what they actually feel is happening.
And here it is. You can see that profound disconnect right here. Our intention is all about love, offering help and affection. But their reality, especially when we come at them too quickly or from the side, is just a fast-moving, alarming shape that causes instant confusion and alarm. This really gets to the heart of the matter. As the amazing dementia expert Teepa Snow explains, we just can't expect them to change their reaction. The responsibility is on us, the caregivers, to change our approach to match how their brain works now.
So how do we actually do that? Well, let's dive into Teepa Snow's key techniques for a safer approach. Think of this as your practical guide to building trust and making sure you have a positive connection right from the start.
All right, step one. First and foremost, always let them see you coming. It's a basic human instinct, right? We all get startled when someone just appears out of nowhere. Approaching from the front gets rid of that initial shock and gives their brain a moment to process and maybe even recognize you.
Step 2, you have to slow it way down. A brain that's been affected by dementia needs a lot more time to process visual information. Moving too fast can feel like an attack, totally overwhelming their ability to understand what's going on.
Here's a great little rule of thumb for you. Literally count 1/1000 for every single step you take as you approach. Now, it's going to feel painfully slow to you, but believe me, it's the perfect speed for them to process your arrival calmly.
Okay, number 3, pay close attention to your body language. Standing straight in front of someone and towering over them, that's a power position. And even if you have a huge smile on your face, it can feel incredibly intimidating and immediately put them on the defensive.
So the fix for that is to shift into what's called a supportive stance. You just move to their side about an arm's length away. This simple, non-confrontational position immediately signals, hey, I'm an ally, I'm not a threat.
Next up, you've got to get low. You know how we sometimes bend over at the waist to talk to someone sitting down? Well, that puts our face really close to theirs, and it can feel super invasive and uncomfortable. It's just another one of those unintentional moves that can feel aggressive. So by crouching down, you put yourself at or even below their eye level. This simple shift in height is such a powerful sign of respect. It makes them feel way more in control of the situation, and they'll be far more likely to cooperate with you.
Number 5, let's talk about physical contact. I mean, think about it. If someone just grabs your arm out of the blue, what's your first reaction? It's to pull away, to resist. It's a totally natural defense mechanism.
So instead of grabbing, you make an invitation. You simply offer your open hand, palm up, and you give them the choice to connect. This gives them a sense of agency and turns the whole interaction into a partnership, not some kind of command.
Okay, now for the grand finale. Let's put all of these steps together into one single fluid motion. We'll call it the connecting handshake, and it's designed to build that trust from the very first moment you connect. So here's the whole sequence, all at once. You approach from the front, moving slowly.
You stop in that supportive stance at their side. You crouch down to their eye level, and then you offer your hand. But that final step, how you actually connect hands, that part is absolutely crucial.
This is the hand-under-hand position. By sliding your hand under theirs, palm to palm, you create this connection that is so secure and so comforting for them. It prevents them from squeezing your hand too hard, it gives you gentle control to help guide them, and it just feels deeply supportive. It's a real game changer.
So, what's the big takeaway here? Mastering this physical approach isn't just some nice-to-have tip. It's a foundational skill. It can prevent conflict, build trust, and truly transform your daily experience. It can make every single interaction that follows calmer and more positive for both of you.